Hey, welcome back to Miss Joan Uncut with me, your host, Miss Joan. We're here. We're back with another video. I want to thank all my new subscribers. Y'all are everything. Y'all are everything, okay? And for all my day ones, y'all definitely keep me grounded. Y'all keep me motivated. I appreciate y'all. I really do. This is not easy. Shout out to all my new CCs, Hood Life Chronicles. It's another one. I'm sorry. I'm going to remember you in my next video. But I just want to thank everyone. You guys are awesome. And so you know how we do it over here. We spectate. We do not participate in the drama. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. So as you can see by my thumbnail, my title, we are here again talking about Jag and her new boo, Sip, aka Backpack Dude, right? This is last minute. This video is last minute. I had something else I was going to do, but it was just weird. It was just awkward. It was uncomfortable. So Jag and Sip did a video, I believe last night, like a 30-something minute video where it was just cringy. It's very cringy. And I feel like Sip being held against his will, okay? So I didn't start taking my notes until like midway, halfway through, because it just hit me like, ooh. It's just so obvious. Like, this man does not want to be with Jag. I don't care what nobody's saying. No, like I'm sure y'all can agree, right? If you have ever dealt with anyone, been involved with anyone, or you have siblings, whatever, you know when someone is into somebody and when they're not. Okay? And that man is not, okay, into Jag. So while the video is going and I'm listening, Jag is just doing this, oh, we broke up, and how many days did we break up? So he's like, no, hours. So supposedly they broke up for like 5 hours. I really don't know what's going on with these two, but I just honestly do not think this man is really interested in her. And if he is, he has one of the weirdest ways of showing it. But the more I get into these notes, yeah, I'm not going with that. So what caught my attention is while they were talking, and Jag was sitting there talking about how, they broke up over YouTube and they're back together. But then somewhere in the whole like cringy ass dynamic that these two had, he just come out talking about we can just be friends. And Jag like, be friends? What do you mean being friends? Like, so we're really not gonna be together? That's what I got because of YouTube. And he kept saying that he like, I'm done, y'all won, I need a break. And he just like, I guess we're going to just have to start off with being friends. Now, anytime from my experience, now I have not had this happen to me, but I have seen it happen to others where a man would sit here and be like, no, we just friends. After like being intimate and in a relationship, Sip brought his ass up here and did not know what he was getting himself into. And once Baby D over there, for going forward, I'm calling VS Baby D. Okay, Baby D over there threatened to have the po-po show up at his mama's house. That man has been trying to get rid of Jag ever since. I don't care what you say. So then the conversation goes on that he wants to take a break from YouTube, and it's just weird. And Jag is just like, well, am I gonna have to take one too? He like, yeah, but you could tell like Jag's addicted to YouTube. Okay, like this is her platform. She no longer like a big major superstar, and YouTube is the next closest thing to her getting attention, honey. And yeah, she's not leaving. I can guarantee you that. So then Jag starts making these weird kissing noises, right? Let me tell you, I'm telling you, this man do not like her. So then he comes out right now, you know, us as like viewers and subscribers, we would think like, ill, like we don't want to hear that. This man comes out his face and pretty much be like, I don't know why you acting like we kissing, like you kissing on my shoulder. I fell out. I said he could have let that slide, but he wanted us to know, yeah, now she kissing on me and she's kissing on my shoulder, not my face, not my mouth, not my cheeks. Then she like, well, we in bed together and we're naked under the covers. And he comes out. I'm sorry. It's so sad but funny. He then comes out and say, yeah, there's a pillow between us. Yeah. There's a pillow. There's a pillow between them. That's weird. Okay. Yeah. That man don't want to be next to Jag. Okay. So then he goes, he just pretty much keeps saying like there's no relationship. But Jag is like, you know how Jag is doing. Like, oh no, we are together. We are together. We only broke up for like 5 hours. But brother man, like, like he already said y'all should be friends. He already said there's a pillow. You ain't kissing on me. Honey, it gets worse. It gets cringier. So then Sip keeps trying to say like, well, I want to go eat, right? Like I'm trying to go eat, but Jag keeps holding him there pretty much to have this conversation. Now I feel like if he really did not want to deal with YouTube, like we would not hear him at all. I remember a time when Jag and TJ were together, and TJ literally, we didn't hear from TJ for like a couple days. Like when she said she was done with YouTube at that time. But this man keeps showing up somewhere. So I don't know how much. Child. Okay. So then it goes on to say, so Jag is like, well, it's not that bad between us, right? We don't fight all the time. And he's like, we fight all the time. Like, she's like, what do we fight over? Honey, let me tell you something. If you let that man talk, he'll spill it all. But Jag know how to shut a person up before they can say too much. He goes to say, well, we fight over money and being held hostage. Child, I said being held hostage. So Jack like, what you mean being held hostage? Sip. Excuse me, sir. Sir, blank. Whistle. Are you being held against your will, sir? Because I'm feeling like I'm gonna give you my breakdown to what I think this is at the end. Hold on, let me not move too quick. So then Jag goes on to like, putting on her little sexy, seductive voice, child, and was like, well, do you want me to leave YouTube? Babe, that man will not answer her. That man would not answer her. And Jack had to keep asking him, like, look at me. Do you want me to leave YouTube? Clearly, this man won't look at her. Me personally, I don't really think he's that attracted to her. I think he's turned off by the whole situation. I don't know why he thought that Jag, I don't know what he saw that he felt attracted to. I don't know if it's just because of who she is. I'm not really trying to get into his mind like that. All I know is that backpack dude is not interested, and nobody could convince me of other. Okay. So then the conversation pretty much go on to say like Jag does, how Jag does, right? Like, oh, I've never been been in this much love before, and that sounds so familiar because I swear she said the same exact thing to TJ. Like the exact same thing. Like it's like Jag working from a script, honey. And so she just keeps like asking him questions and talking to him, and he just won't say nothing. And like every time she asks her questions about them and them as a couple, he pretty much like, child, he pretty much will not answer her. I'm like, yo, okay. So then, let me tell you something. Jag crazy. So then I know something ain't right with these two, because then she go, well, you'll have to call the cops to get me to go. Anytime a person be like, oh, to get me out of here, you're gonna have to get me the cops to come. Yeah, I'm having this weird feeling that Jack has nowhere else to go. And so now she's pretty much like there. She done took her ass all the way up to Chicago. And I do think maybe he's hoping she leave, but Jack don't really have nowhere to go. And he's stuck with her. And that's what his ass get, being a fast ass off the internet. And so I really think he can't get rid of her, because he talk about being friends. There's a pillow. Like, I ain't never been with nobody that put a pillow between. But child, okay, something ain't right in the water. And so Jack just goes on and on, talk about how, like, oh, stop running, and I'm yearning for you. And that man had nothing to say. He didn't say it back in return. He didn't say I love you. He ain't say none of that. I don't know, maybe his feelings is mixed up and confused. Maybe he do care about her, but the whole YouTube thing is freaking him out. I just know that it's very embarrassing for any person to claim a person who will not claim them directly. This man will avoid. I knew something wasn't right a couple days ago when she kept talking about them getting married, and he would just make like a grunt noise. Like, she'll be like, babe, like when we get married, and he'd be like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm so serious. If you listen to some of her videos a couple days ago, where every time she mentioned marriage, that man would make some grunts noise. He'll be like, I'm sorry. Oh my God. Somebody going to curse my ass out. I'm sorry. So pretty much, Jack then goes to end her live, and before she could end it, you could hear him like saying something like "views will make a mother," and then the live end. And I think he's really turned off by this YouTube situation. Now, let me say something. My observation. Remember, I did state that SIPP used to be on Cat Medusa's panel, right, when she was going through her thing with Denai. He's talkative. Now, I'm not gonna say he's like a extremely talkative person, but I've heard that dude have like energy. I've heard him like, he can go back and forth in a conversation. He can do a dialogue. It's like ever since he been with Jag, I don't know if he's sedated, if he smokes a bunch of weed to deal with her. He got to stay doped up, hot up. I don't know. But that man don't sound like he got no life. He sound drained. He sound like he over it. And anytime a man just will not directly, or a man or woman, it doesn't matter, directly claim you, that is a major red flag, okay? I don't care what you say. And Jag don't care. She may see it, she may not see it, but Jag needs somewhere to live. And if that man got any type of warrants out for his arrest, if the po is on his ass, he's not gonna call the cops to get her out. Because then they were going to run his name. So now he's probably hoping and praying that maybe somebody on the internet grabs her attention to get her ass to go somewhere else. Look, sir, this is why you should mind your business. This is why you do research on people before you deal with them. This is what happens when you decide to deal with somebody for clout, and now you stuck with them. That's just my observation. I can be completely wrong, but after watching that video today, child, could never be me. Could never be me. So I wonder, can y'all let me know in the comment section, like, did y'all peep that? Is it me? Is it me? Did y'all hear something in the streets about that man trying to escape? Because I feel like at this point, she straight was like, wherever you go, I go. He was like, and you know what? Wherever you go, the views go. I think he's turned off that she's so obsessed. Maybe he really did like her. But all I know is somebody's being held against their will, and it ain't Jag. I'm just saying. That's all I got. That was cringy. It was uncomfortable. I could have done without. I got to make my commentary. But I'll be honest, TJ and Jag, Goomba and Jag, shit, Legina, Jag, and DJ Genesis was way more exciting than these two. They are boring. Okay. So if you made it this far, I want to thank you so much for tapping in with me, Miss Joan. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. I'm curious. Y'all know I love when y'all drop in the comment section because I just love y'all energy. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, how long y'all think this gonna last? Y'all think they gonna make it to the end of February? I don't think they are. But what do I know? Anyway, I hope everyone have a blessed rest of their day and smooches.